Hello everybody. Last time I made a video, it was like maybe a month ago. I don't really remember when I made it. Um, but my updates were that Nate was trying to get out of the Marine Corps. We didn't really know what was going on and everything. And new updates. He got his new EAS date. Woohoo! So instead of January 13th, 2012, it has just changed to December 1st, 2011, so it's like, 6 weeks. But the good thing is he's coming home a few weeks early now. So with his leave that he had saved up, he will be checking out of Camp Pendleton on October 31st, which happens to be my 22nd birthday. So I think that's a really good birthday present that I'm getting. So I don't know. I guess I'll just tell you guys a little bit about his EAS thing. So when if you choose to do the VERT package, which he did, which is the voluntary, what is it? Something, voluntary something release package or something like that. But it's basically you get out of the Marine Corps early. They change your physical EAS date to an earlier time. So what's cool about that is you get out earlier, but it's kind of more of a time crunch to get everything done. Some units don't let you do it. It kind of depends on your MOS, what they need you for, well, how long you signed up for, et cetera, et cetera. So he had a lot of people trying to push him to re-enlist, and he basically said that, it wasn't for him. He didn't want to do it. He'd done his 4 years. He met some of the best people he would ever meet. He learned a lot of things. Uh, I personally want to thank the Marine Corps for making him grow up because he was like the party. I don't even know, the party lazy guy. He tried doing college for a semester and he failed miserably. This was before we were dating, because if we were dating then I probably would have slapped some sense into him. But he joined and he learned a lot of responsibility, and he learned, about himself and what he can push himself to do. And he's just a very strong person now, and I really respect that. And he learned, so much and met so many great people that, I mean, as as shitty as the Marine Corps can be, I'm so happy that he did it, and I know he is too. He's very proud to say, that he is a Marine and that he is proud of what he does. He is probably the most unmotivated person I've ever met in my entire life. Like, the term moto is like comical because, I don't think he ever was moto. Maybe a little bit when he first got out of boot camp. And he tried to pull like the Marine card. Right when we started dating, it was like, I think it was right when he got his first duty station. So it was right when was he at 29 Palms? He was at 29 Palms when we started dating. It was at the last part of his comm school. So, and his comm school was like a few months into the Marine Corps. So we've been together most of the time in the Marine Corps, but not, the full 4 years. We've been together for about 3. So that kind of makes me laugh because he was a little bit moto for the first year, and then ever since he's like, fuck it. But, he has good days and bad days with it. So they tried to make him reenlist 1,000,006 times, and he kept saying no. And eventually they gave up on him. But they can make the checkout process as inconvenient as they want, so they were doing that for sure. They just had so many people that needed to sign papers. My glasses are super like reflection-y. Trying to figure out how it's not annoying, but it is. Um, So a lot of people were gone that needed to sign stuff, and it basically moved up the totem pole. So, he's only he's just an NCO. He's just a corporal. So it went from his master sergeant having to sign something up to whoever to whoever to whoever, and all of a sudden the captain has it, but the captain's in a meeting all day, and then he's gone. He's taking leave for the next 2 weeks, and I don't know if it was just bad luck because when it comes to the Marine Corps, typically he does get the short end of the stick because he's a really unlucky person. Um, but it took a good chunk of time before he got all of his VERT stuff submitted. They tried to make him go to in the field a bunch of times. They actually got him to go once into the field, and he was like, "I'm not deploying with you guys, so there's no point in me being there." And he wanted to get some of his stuff done, but he got it all done. It was very stressful though, and then it sat in whose ever office, some bigwig, sat in their office for weeks. And then something happened. Another guy in his unit was supposed to be, his EAS date was coming up, and his stuff had never been signed So luckily they got his stuff and a bunch of the other guys' stuff going through the system pretty quickly, and he actually got to basically mooch off of the other guy that got fucked over and get his stuff signed. So he got a date, and it is October 31st. I'm so excited. We're from the Midwest, so he is driving from Southern California up to where we live, so I guess it's like a 36-hour drive. But his roommate has taken leave, and they're road tripping together up to home. So that'll be good. He decided not to have, shoot, what are they called? I'm blanking. The people that come move your stuff from the Marine Corps. You get the one move that they pay for. So he has decided to do it on his own. He drives a big truck, so he's gonna put all of his stuff in like totes and put it all in the back and get like a trailer and put all of his his TV and all of his valuables and a lot of like kitchen stuff and random stuff that they had in the apartment in there. And he is taking all of that back with him, and then he's getting paid by the Marine Corps for the inconvenience and the cost of moving all of that stuff, which is exceedingly higher than what it's going to cost for him to get home with just gas and renting of it, like a U-Haul thing and stuff like that. So that's really awesome because we're paying off his truck with that money. So I know his mom is super excited for him to get out. So far for living situations and jobs, I mean, he has decided not to go to school until the fall. For my career, I have to do a 4-year undergrad, and then I need to get an accredited internship, and it's a super, super, super competitive field. So I am working my butt off this semester and applying for internships, and I don't know if I get an internship and where it is until the first week in April. So there's no point in him going to school if we're moving to Missouri or California or Texas for my internship. So he hasn't started school. He's planning on moving to my college town right now, which, by the way, it's our homecoming, so I'm wearing the shirt. But yeah, he's probably moving to my college town, getting an apartment. I actually live on campus. That's my job here. I'm an RA. So since I'm the only one bringing in the bacon right now, once he gets out, I'm responsible for making sure that we have money. So I'm continuing to work as an RA, and he will probably get an apartment, which in theory I'll pretty much be living at. And he'll work, trying to get him jobs here. I've put in his resume at a bunch of places, and everybody's really impressed that he's a Marine. So if your Marine is getting out, know that employers are really, really, really excited to work with people who have had military experience. It shows that their dedication, it shows work ethic, and I've just heard a lot of really good reviews from employers. And granted, I'm just trying to put his application in. I'm not interviewing, of course. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully he'll turn the charm on and get a job very soon, and he'll move down here. And we are still getting married in December 29th. We're really excited, and we haven't figured. I'm trying to get him to wear his blues for our ceremony. Like I said, he's very unmoto, so I'm trying to figure out if he'll even do it, because he always fishes when he's in his blues, because that neck is so tight. So I was like, oh, it's just so uncomfortable. I can't move my arms. And at least for our December ceremony, we're doing a civil ceremony in a courthouse, and we're going out to dinner with our immediate family, and then the two of us are just getting a hotel and spending a couple days together in St. Paul. So it's really not, it's not that big, not actually not that big of a deal, but it's not that much of an inconvenience if I make him wear his blues. So I've been trying to convince them. If you guys have any suggestions on how to get your man to wear their blues, I don't know. Some of them probably like it. It's a really easy uniform to put on. But he wants to wear a suit. But I'm trying to convince him that when we have our big ceremony and big reception in May with all of our friends and family present, that he can wear it then. That makes more sense for him to wear a suit when he wants to be more comfortable. Well, we'll see. So that's all that I have that's new. Let me know how you guys are doing. I've kind of been slacking on YouTube for the past year, but shit happens. So I just want to say congratulations to Sarah, because her Marine is coming from home from deployment very soon, which is really exciting. Same with Alyssa. I'm so excited for you and Titan to be reunited with Robbie. I'm sure you both are very excited. And that's just so exciting. And Danielle, I mean, you're pregnant again. How exciting is that? And just so many people are in good spots right now with life, and I'm just very happy for them. And I count myself blessed as well. So anyway, have fun with the ball. The ball's only in 3 weeks. We won't be having ours, obviously, because he'll be home. But I look forward to hearing everybody's videos about the ball and how everything went. So I will talk to you guys later. All right, bye.